Hello, it's Sammy here, and today I want to talk about really important topic, and this is something that you have to know before you start your sobriety. So it's all about understanding your drinking profile and identifying what is the real problem. Even Einstein said that if he would have an hour to solve a problem, he would use 55 minutes to think about problem and 5 minutes to think about a solution. When we really identify what is the problem, then it's not that hard to solve anymore. So let's explore different drinking profiles. So first drinking profile is stress relief drinker. Do you drink when you are stressed? It's very common and it's very common that people believe that when they drink it relieves their stress. But I would argue that when you drink or when you use alcohol, it's the reason why you have the stress in your life in the first place. So this type of drinker is a result of, of a limiting belief. It's a belief that alcohol reduces my stress. But maybe the alcohol is the reason why you have the stress in your life. And maybe there is other ways to cope with the stress when you face stress. Maybe you don't have to put poison into your body to relieve your stress. Even think about when we face stressful situations. I would say that we are not stressed because the situation, but we are more stressed because we just keep thinking these stressful things. And then the problem gets bigger and bigger. So the first step is to get out of this thinking cycle. So think about what you can do that you can get out of this cycle. It can be meditation, breath work, exercising, going for a walk, or calling a friend, or being with your friends. Something that gets you relaxed and get you out of your head. Because in reality we are not stressed because of the situation, but we are stressed because our perception of the situation. So it's all about seeing situations as it is and not facing the situation in our heads. Because when we face the situation in our minds, then it will be always worse. So this type of drinker is all about psychological dependence. So you have to talk yourself out of this dependence and then just create new rituals. So the second type of drinker is social drinker. Do you drink when you go social events? Do you think that you are better socializer when you drink alcohol? And this is also psychological depends. It's all about belief that I'm better socializer when I drink. But maybe you will be even better socializer when you don't drink. You would have more fulfilling and meaningful conversations. You will be more present in those conversations. And maybe you can get the joy out from the conversations and not from the alcohol. And yeah, this is also psychological dependence. It's a belief that you need alcohol to socialize. So also in this case, you have to talk yourself out from this psychological dependence and then just create new rituals or new meanings. You don't go anymore for social events to enjoy alcohol, but you simply go there because you want to have meaningful conversations and you get your joy from the conversations and not from the alcohol. So that was the second drinking profile, the social drinker. Next is, are you a person who drinks when it's weekend? So this is weekend drinker, and this is also very common for the people to drink when it's weekend, and this is also psychological dependence. It's a belief that you think that the way to keep fun is to enjoy alcohol on the weekends. So this is also psychological dependence. You have to talk yourself out from this limiting belief and then design your weekends in a new way. So you don't have to put poison into your body to enjoy your weekend. There's many ways how you can enjoy your weekends. You can start a new hobby. You can go out with your friends. You can watch a great movie, have a dinner with nice company. Maybe you can set a new goal and start to work towards that goal. Or maybe you want to learn new skill or start a new side hustle. Whatever you want to do, just start to design your weekends with those things. So that was the third drinking profile. It's the weekend drinker. So next is alcohol addiction. So are you a person who has alcohol addiction? This is not anymore psychological dependence, but this is more like a really deep psychological problem. And if you use alcohol to escape from your reality, then it's most likely addiction. And usually when we have some kind of addiction in our life, it fulfills some kind of psychological need in our lives that we normally lack. And we are not addicted to alcohol, but we are addicted to this psychological need that alcohol fulfills in our life. So it can be same kind of than psychological dependence, but it's little bit different and it's way deeper than just the dependence. I would say that those three profiles that we already covered, those problems is not that hard to solve, but addiction is little bit different. It's not that hard, but it's way deeper and it can take more time to solve addiction permanently, because addiction is a mindset and it's not the behavior, but it's the mindset that creates these addictive behaviors. And and the seed of this addiction, of this mindset of addiction, is usually trauma. And the way to handle addiction is to be very clear about what is the life event in your life that created the trauma, and then building really strong systems and environments in your life that help you to heal the trauma. So that's basically how you can handle addiction. So those was all the drinking profiles, and this is very crucial to know before you start your sobriety, because when you know your drinking profile, then you know what triggers your drinking, and then you can have clear understanding what you have to do to solve these problems in your life. So thank you for watching this video, and bye bye.